Okay, we got the animation here. Just 1 second. Okay, let me get it in position. So we're gonna see over here. All right, this is the animation. Lady is moving. She has to dance, and she goes for the dance. Let's take a look. She goes to the dance. Her hands go up in the air, and then she does the lady thing. I did a little bit of the hair thing, the chest, the body moving a bit, and then afterwards I did a little bit of the hair moving again, and then I tried to do the body, what's it called, the thrust. Yeah. So chest thrust. Yeah. Yeah. What did you say?
No, I was just looking at what you were saying.
Yeah. So I tried. For me, I like the scene where I put the waist thrust. That thing is probably the best part to make it look accurate. I made it look a bit fast, so the chest goes forward. Afterwards, it goes backwards. Yeah, that's a realistic thing. I was gonna do more motions, but there was not much time. The thing about doing some more motions, but there's not much time. And I just added a background as well. I added a background to make it look like a plain white paper kind of thing. I liked how I play with the hair. The hair worked well. People, they did not like the, what's it called, the yellow hair. What's up? Bring our hair with tomato paste back. We eat the hair with tomato paste. Keep tomato. They're all complaining about that nonsense. Yeah. And then I kept the thrust. I think I should do the thrust more often. I think I focused more on the hair than the actual other one. That's what I kind of felt. But yeah, to do more on the thrust. Oops.
Can you slightly increase the framework a bit? The frame, like the speed of it.
Which frame? Which one are you thinking about? The increase or decrease?
I'm talking about the hips thrust, the thrusting of the hips.
Should be faster or should be slower?
Yeah, a little bit, just slightly a little bit faster.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Let me just.
Yeah, not like let's say if we can, in terms of framework, like 0.05 seconds, a bit faster.
I kept the frames normal. Let me see. Let me see it right now. Let's see. Okay, the thrust happens where? I can show you how I can increase it. Okay, wait. Here.
But hey, look, bro. It could be because like there's a delay in my side of the screen as well. That could be the issue.
Okay, let's just watch it. Let's watch it for a second. Oh, it looks very. I made it slow because I don't think they move that quick. That's what that was about. And I made the body and the other one separate. That's another thing. If I can find it. So that's what I had to move the body and then move the other one. That's what happened. So that's where the thrust goes. And I felt if I did the thrust too fast, you wouldn't see it. Like right now, I'm actually thinking I should move the hand slower. Because the thrust, it moves so slowly, you can actually get to see it. Because our eyes are not as fast at seeing as what we normally see. That's why I did the thrust slower. And even the hair is going fast. The hands, I made the hands move too fast at the beginning. So the hands fast moving did not work out as well. As the hands moving left and right, it's too fast. But the thrust you can see, and the hair you can see. Everything else is a bit yeah. That's what I kind of felt. So right now, look at how you see the hair. The thrust and the hair, perfect. The hand movement is just zoom.
They move at a similar rate.
Yeah. I didn't want the hands to be the same as the thrust because it'd be too slow. But I think the hands could be a bit slower. That's what I think. That's my thought on the process. So yeah, that's it.
It turned out good. I was just looking at it. It's just that that's what I was just saying. Perhaps on my side of the screen, when I'm looking at it, it's moving a little bit more slower than I thought. But on the other side, because you're actually seeing it in real lifetime, it's slightly a little bit more better on your end than it's on my end.
Yeah. I didn't plan to actually rent. I just did it just for fun. But if I want to render it, I change it like a few minutes. I might do more than 24 frames for some of the movements probably.
Yeah, makes sense.
New, can we write something new? Let me just leave it playing. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do something else as well. I actually want to get more into dancing. Dancing is a fun animation, and and also it will help me better do what do you call it, fighting, because dancing and fighting are almost the same, I think.
Oh yeah, they have the same framework.
Okay, her hands in the air, and it starts dancing. Okay, now let me just go to the next one. Ooh, let me just finish this and I go back to the next one. This one, by the way, this is a total of 600 frames. Can you imagine?
Is that 695?
Yep. Which actually is a lot of frames, but it goes so quickly. It's a lot of frames, but it goes very quickly. And also the hair helped me move her head easily. That's what I kind of felt. Thanks to the hair was able to move very easily. That's what I kind of felt about the hair. Help move the head quickly. I'm gonna move on to my next thing. I like to draw my circle of life. Let's skedaddle on to the next thing. Let me see. Okay, where's the circle? Okay, that's what I usually do. Yeah, but now I actually found out I did a little bit of what's it called, auditing of how many animations I've done. I found I actually done a lot of animations. I'm pretty impressed with myself. So those mini animations, I can turn them into scripts. For
how many have you done so far?
Hey, I think we're talking about almost triple digits. A lot. Because I imagine I do try and do one every day, and some days I've done two. So that tells you how many I've done over the past time period. Lately I'm spending, like now I'm doing one every 2 days kind of, because I'm spending some time doing a little bit of learning as well. Like this, for me, I've never done a woman dancing before, so I had a lot of research for this one. A lot of research, a lot of what's it called, experimentation. And also for me, what makes me take more time is I don't use the same character. Like I was looking on TikTok.
You don't repeat the same character frames.
No, I don't, and I even draw a brand new character. Like this lady, I just drew her what 48 hours ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
So because I get bored with the same characters. Like I saw many animations on TikTok, same person, 100 videos. I got bored. But I saw, like, do you know The Simpsons and even anime, Naruto, Simpsons, One Piece? They have a whole world. They're drawing so many characters all the time.
Yeah.
They have a whole world, and some characters look the same.
That's what makes the franchise very very relatable and good as well. Because like it's not always just the same character frames that you see all the time. But like when you see The Simpsons, it's just like the thing that they change is just the sceneries. At most times.
Yeah. You think so?
Because you barely see like new character updates on The Simpsons, do you?
I think they copy an old character and edit them. That's what they do. No, but if there's a photo of The Simpsons, right? Because actually, most episodes, every episode they add a new character and then they get a famous person to voice act. They might bring a stand like this. Jay Leno has been there. All the actors, Ray Romano. Who else? Everybody's been on Simpsons. Most of the actors. So when they put a new actor, they kind of do a caricature of them and make them yellow.
Now, have you seen the Black Simpsons?
Yeah, the Simpsons. I think that it came back. I think for me, I missed like 5 or 6 seasons because I've been watching it for so long, but it got boring. I got bored of it.
Nah, it's like it's almost like a repetitive. Like some of the episodes are so repetitive. If you don't pay attention carefully, you will actually miss it out. You think like it's new episodes. It's actually repetitive episodes.
But they have new colors and everything. New the picture quality is better and all that stuff. But yeah, it is looks like it is the same episode. Yeah, I agree.
It's like what? What is it? Season 37, 38 now?
Yeah, something high there. I think they have almost 1,000 episodes. I don't think I think they don't have 1,000 yet. Maybe they do. I don't know. Because I remember when I was looking at One Piece, Simpsons in 20 years they got like 500 episodes. One Piece did that in 10 years. It's crazy.
Yeah, One Piece is like borderline 1,000, like 1,147 or 48 right now. Like I'm just like, damn.
I watched over 1,000, so I'm almost caught. I might be catching up soon if I go back to watching it again. And One Piece, it doesn't disappoint. It doesn't disappoint, man. I love that show.
No, One Piece does not, bro. It's the only anime. It's the only anime that I'm keeping up with.
Oh, you watch every week? You actually caught up with that?
Yeah, I'm caught up with it. Yeah.
I just caught up with Naruto recently. I finished Boruto.
Which one?
Boruto.
Shippuden?
No, Boruto.
Oh, Boruto, yeah.
Yeah, and the weirdest thing I
kind of stopped watching.
Me too. I saw for a while. I got bored. I started watching it for animation purposes to see what Naruto is doing. What's happening in Boruto. I called my brother and shocked him. I told him Boruto gets really good, like up to Naruto part. He said, "What? Really?" But it's after 100 episodes. We said, "Like what?" I watched so many episodes of.
Yeah, like bro, I kid you not. Like the first season, like the first couple seasons, or the first couple of like 100 episodes.
Yeah.
It's crap. Like it's just a whole bunch of filters and
fillers
and everything.
Okay, let me ask you something. Have you seen the beginning of Naruto? There are two people he's about to fight somebody.
Which one? Like the first episode of
Naruto? There's a guy he's about to fight. And then Kawaki. Did you watch up to Kawaki or you didn't watch up to Kawaki?
No, because the first episode is like basically like the ending. It's like it's the ending of the show.
Not really. But it's kind of, yeah.
No, because the way I look, no. Okay, so the very beginning when Naruto pops out of like he was fighting Kawaki something.
How did you know Kawaki if you start watching Naruto? How do you know who Kawaki was? You read the mangas?
No, like we're talking about Boruto, right?
Boruto, how do you know who Kawaki is? It comes late.
No, because the thing is, the narration of the story is coming like later on, like it's going backwards, going forward.
I know, but so, he comes really late.
At the very beginning, yeah, I didn't know who Kawaki was because like after I started watching, like maybe like later on when like the season changed, the arc of the season changed or the arc changed, and they entered into the what do you call it, Momoshiki arc. Yeah, so that's where we now see the karma, like Boruto getting the karma and everything.
Oh,
so that's when I started watching it.
Okay, you saw. To me, the karma is the best part of the whole series, man. I loved it.
That's exactly that. Like I only started watching from there, but I did watch like the first, like let's say first 15 episodes of Boruto, and I just like it was so boring, bro. Like it was so boring. Like Naruto the show, Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, they were the best versions of Naruto.
Yeah, I think that Naruto and Shippuden are perfect. I agree.
Yeah, but Boruto, like when they started going into the whole like Oshishiki arc series, then I was like, okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now there's action. Now there's and then I'm just like, cool. I started watching from there, but like. I want to go back and watch like all the previous episodes before the Karma arc came. I want to go back and watch it, but bro, I don't like boring stuff, man.
Yeah, it's pretty boring. If you watch Momoshiki, you cannot watch the old stuff. You cannot, man. I'm surprised. You're lucky. You got to see Momoshiki without giving up on Boruto. I watched it and I finished it, man. They said part 2 is coming soon. Part 2 is coming in 2026, so the show's not over. Boruto
no, it's not over.
Yeah.
No.
They have a part 2 coming, and I'm very excited to the part 2. By the way.
Bro, like I got to a point where I got so bored. I started watching. I started reading the manga, bro.
No. For me, what I did for the episode, and like watching with the one eye. It got pretty bad. I agree with you. Some episodes, but then later on, after the karma ended, the Momoshiki part ended. There's a lot of episodes. It just showed Kawaki doing nothing, but it was okay. I liked the guy's character, so I was able to watch it. He's like babysitting.
Honestly, if they had if Sasuke, like Kawaki is like Sasuke basically.
Basically,
but
yeah.
a better version of Sasuke.
Yeah.
You know,
Dude, okay, wait a minute. There's a cool episode. I don't know if you saw it. Did you see the time where Boruto goes in the past?
Yeah.
That was nice.
That
was nice.
That episode was hilarious, bro. Like he got to see his dad at a young age.
No, that was a weird. It was like a crossover.
Yeah. Well, and then the thing is, like, normally, like with a lot of these anime, like animations and everything, right? They'll have like these, like, right? They'll have like these, like, they'll have like the. Is this fella coming from? Like, who are these guys? Cause like when what's his name? Jiraiya, like, called on to Sasuke and said, "You are Sasuke Uchiha." I'm like, damn, this guy, bro. That was nice.
No, Jiraiya, by the way, I think
that was a nice touch. That was like a nice touch to the whole thing. Like it made the whole that episode the best part of it. You know, when he was actually able to
figure it out,
to like figure things out.
Wait,
you watch One Punch Man?
Well, of course, I watched one. I didn't watch season 3 yet, but I watched 1 and 2. Yeah.
Bro.
One Punch. You know, by the way, I watched One Punch Man when it first came out, before it came to Netflix and became Punch at the original time. Cause for me, I don't know about you. I actually watch anime regularly on every day. So there's a lot of shows that are 12 episodes, short episodes. I watch them, even though nobody talks about them. They're slept on. One Punch Man. The fact that there was season 2 and continued, I was surprised. Like, oh, so One Punch Man blew up. I watched also Black Clover when it just started. It was brand new show. Nobody heard about it.
Black Clover is good.
It's one of the best.
So
it's one of the best.
Bro, I watched the entire. You know, like which episode did I get up to? I didn't finish up the last couple of episodes. I got up to when they were fighting the demon. I was the devil arc.
I didn't finish it either. I got up to when he became big, and then I started watching.
Those four what do you call them?
I forgot the name. I actually watched till he became
Dante, that don't have like Luciferis.
Something like that. I watched it until he became big. After he became big, I kind of got lost interest.
Yeah.
It wasn't because I liked it when he was small and weird. It was so funny.
Which one?
Also, when also became an adult or something, it's not as cool. I don't know why. Because Black Clover is like a really funny show. The way it was, they had great fights, but it was pretty funny.
Now you should go and you should watch Soul Eater.
Soul Eater. I have to go back to Bleach. I actually watched Bleach before it ended the first time.
I watched the entirety of Bleach until like I tried to get into the 1000 Arc series.
Yeah, I couldn't. Even me.
Like, bro,
it's not the same.
I was like,
it's not the same.
Not the same, bro. I looked at it, I was so confused as what the hell is going on. You know, like I really tried to like watch it from the very first episode. I just couldn't find myself. Like, I couldn't find myself like watching it. Like, I really couldn't. Like, I don't know why, bro, but I couldn't. You know, I was struggling to watch the entire. I was struggling to watch it.
It doesn't have the excitement. I don't know why.
No, it doesn't. Like when you watch like the Bleach episode and then like you know the entirety of the Bleach episode and some of the arc series that they had there. Like the Wakamundo arc series was the best series for me.
Wakamundo.
The Spartans.
The Spartans.
When Aizen,
the Soul World.
Yeah.
The Soul Society.
Soul World, and then there was the Wakamundo, like the hell, like.
When Aizen becomes king.
Yeah.
Yo, that was the weirdest thing. You know why that was so weird for me? It was because Aizen was a traitor. He had lost and everything. Later on, there's a bunch of all the hollows, and then he's king of the hollows. I'm like, what the hell? I was shocked.
Like he went from being a loser to being like a straight up.
And the weirdest thing about it that was the weirdest thing that was so cool about it was he took off his glasses.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm about to do the Superman thing on them.
And when I walk, you know, by the way, I have a lot of friends, they don't like anime, right? But they love Bleach.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They'd walk into my dorm room, they come over and watching Bleach, and they see the sword fights, and they start watching. Shit, this stuff is badass! The fight was badass. And then I remember there's another guy, the guy who's blind, his eyes closed, smiling all the time, I forgot his name. When he fought with Aizen, that was the craziest scene. He showed sword Gin. He can cut. He can do a cut like how many kilometers? I'm like, what?
Bro, I looked at. I was so confused. I thought maybe his sword had some sort of air ability.
No, he has ability. Like, you know, you can always see his sword stretching, right? Then he did this sword cut that went kilometers. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, but the reason why I was confused about his ability is that I thought like his ability had to do some sort of air, because when he slashes,
yes,
you don't see the sword extending until he actually revealed this Bankai's ability.
Yeah.
You were like, wait, that small sword can stretch?
Yeah.
Like, and how far can it stretch? You know?
Yeah.
So like,
and again, I actually watched him after watching Rurouni Kenshin, the old series, Rurouni Kenshin. And I always noticed that Kenshin taught me, anybody smiling, his eyes are closed, watch out, they must be a badass. Because I remember, did you watch Rurouni Kenshin?
No, Rurouni Kenshin.
My God, you're so. It's like the samurai. It's Rurouni.
Yeah, no. Because that's what I was gonna say. Like it's a samurai. It's a samurai show, isn't it?
Yeah, man. To be honest, of all the sword fighting shows, that is the number one. I've never seen a show that could top Kenshin. I watched Kenshin originally in the U.S. It came on Toonami. It just came on a new show. But when you saw how he fought, and by the way, Kenshin is the original show of swordsman before Bleach. Like right now, you saw Bleach, all those swords are big. They're called Sanbatos. Kenshin is the first show that showed the biggest sword ever made is called a Sanbato. And it showed this other guy. There's one guy carrying a huge, long ass thing on his back. When he comes fight Kenshin, this is my sword. He gets out the biggest sword, and he hits the floor. The whole floor is destroyed. Kenshin was the best. And when Kenshin fights, he takes out, destroys the entire sword. Your sword is now useless. And the other one, there's another guy who Kenshin also. There's two series for Kenshin. One of them is the Rurouni Kenshin. Another one, Samurai X. It shows how he gets the mark on his face.
Ooh,
and
yeah, Samurai X is, yeah. I actually quite enjoyed Samurai X.
You saw Samurai X?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's what made me look. It made me go and watch what they call Afro Samurai.
No. My freaking Samurai X. I mean, Afro Samurai is nothing to Samurai. I mean, it's nothing to Kenshin. Samurai X is a prequel for Kenshin, so he's a super unaliver. Even in Samurai X, they have his teacher. Shijuro, I forgot his name. Hiko, whatever his name is, his teacher. That guy comes in the series. Man, he says, "You come back. You did not finish your training," and beats him up. I said, and he said the full training happens. You are supposed to unalive your sensei. Before this fighting style of the ultimate fighting style is a training where you fight, and when you master it, your sensei is unalived, and you take on the new sensei. You failed. You walked away. You're too soft. He was shouting at him, and that's why we have this new villain. This is your fault. and what happened? He's the nicest person. Like the whole Kenshin show, he's the nicest person. But when these dark people come back for the hidden days, and they even start, it reminds me of what's it called? They have the Meiji war, the bloodiest war. It reminds me of what's it called? That's one of the shows that inspired me to think about doing a black anime, because there's a bunch of fighters, and then even a guy with a big sword. He's a big fighter. He starts fighting with Kenshin, and then later on he comes, says, "You're new," and he started showing your punches are nothing. Now, if you were there in the air with one of the bloodiest, what's it called, fights in the whole history, you feel your punch is nothing. And when he beats that guy up, boom, and uses a sword, his sword breaks. Damn it! I should have got a Japanese sword. He shows, and the way he beats him up, and this guy, and when him and Kenshin fight, they were about to unalive each other. There's one guy who came and stopped them, but the fight was wild. They started fighting using they started using swords, belts, kicking. It was a wild fight, and because they were the two deadliest tribes of the war. And the funny thing, I went to one of our friends on what's it called, NFT, the NFT space. He's Japanese. Everything in Kenshin is history. There's a major area. Yes, we're in a major. But Roroni means the guy who walks around, wanderer. Everything is real. Is actually based on history. The real samurai. But they just.
Majority of the like Japanese animes or Asian animes, they're mainly like historical. They have some sort of historical
context
to them. You know? Yeah. Yeah. So it's pretty good, bro. Like, and this was like one of the things why I want to get into anime creating as well, like into 3D anime creating and all, and while using like 2D creation as well, is because I want to start creating like African black animations. That's
what I did. That's my whole purpose. That's why I started doing animation in general. Yeah. And telling our own stories. I want to do that in general as well.
Bro, that's the thing, bro. Like nobody's actually like there's no storytelling, bro.
Right now we're also late to the party. That's how Avatar became big. They use our stories and our culture to make money. And the shocking thing is the biggest in Hollywood box office. I am so shocked about that. So that shows how rich our culture is. So a lot of people are like just complaining about Avatar, but we said, do you know it's still the largest grossing movie in the box office, 5.1 or 5.2 billion? 5.2 billion with 2 movies. The third movie is coming out in December, and I can imagine this thing might go up near 10 billion.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all if that's the case. If that happens.
It's going to be interesting, though. Yeah. So I've been really looking at a lot of things about that and that concern. I even started making my characters. I'm gonna make characters created. One of my first samurai characters I created was fun, and then later on, I made it to an NFT, right? Then later on, I found out that's when I later on discovered there's actual samurai first black samurai, and that's where I watched. What's it called? Ido? What's the name? I forgot the name. It's on Netflix.
Who's that?
Yeah, I have to go look for it. I don't know. I have to look. It actually is the first black samurai. Now, give me a second. I'll look for it. Give me a second. Okay.
Top notch.
Bro always falls asleep. Coming to sleep. Yasuke.
He's falling asleep.
Always. No, it's in America. Have you seen what's it called? Yasuke.
Yasuke.
Yeah, Yasuke. It's on Netflix. It's the first black samurai, and he exists.
To be honest, like I said, I barely watch a lot of animes because there's so much to watch. But I do watch but I will go and check it out.
The show is just okay, but the fact the story is based on a true story is crazy. He's the first BLK samurai. And I think they're trying to figure where he came from. Was he from Sierra Leone, or was he from what country he was? But he's the first black samurai. And I think he served with Nobunaga. I think.
Oh.
It's a weird thing. There was actual black samurai in history, and he was a professional, and he was feared. He was trained as well. He was feared.
You can imagine someone who is trained, bro, and they're like someone who's actually trained in the arts of being a samurai.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's wildness, to be honest. Woo! Somebody fell down. Down, 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 down. Oh, it's okay.
I had to switch devices, bro.
Oh, from computer or from where?
No, from the phone to iPad.
Your phone was dying?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what usually happens.
Sometimes this things get crazy, bro.
But yeah, but that's what's been happening as well. Phone to iPad, I like it.
I want like at work we'll be getting like an iPad, the iPad Pro.
Mm-hmm.
We'll soon be getting the iPad Pro at work.
Okay.
And yeah, so I can't wait until we get it because the Pro is the better version because you can draw, to do animation, and all this stuff as well on it.
I was thinking about getting it as well. I think they're going to be using like Procreate.
Yeah.
I thought about getting it as well because now what one of my friends showed me, there's some stores where they're selling the used one for a good price.
Oh, like the refurbished.
The refurbished or whatever that is called, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the only thing that is expensive, you need to buy the pen separately because it just sell the iPad.
Bro, the pen is ridiculously expensive, man.
Yeah, that's what they were selling. But
I'm like wondering to myself, like, what the hell, man?
yeah, the pen is very ridiculously expensive, I noticed. So that's what we're feeling.
Because I was like, because like, the pen can go up anywhere between like $300 to like $500-$600, bro. And I'm just like wondering, what the hell? Like, why that expensive for that? Like, you might as well just buy like a regular iPad.
Yeah, I agree. You might as well.
But the thing is, like, you can get the knockoff versions of those pens. They won't be effective. Like, they won't be as effective as using the actual pen. But they'll do the job, you know.
That makes sense. It does make sense, actually.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's beneficial. Like honestly, it's beneficial getting one of those iPads.
In the long run. No, for me, I just need to. What I get it, I just need to learn how to use Procreate. That's what I need to do. If I get it and I learn how to use Procreate, that's game. To be honest. And I gotta learn how to use Procreate. That's all I gotta do.
Now, once you learn Procreate, you know, it'll be a lot easier.
Yeah, no, but I think for me, it's just got to get used to the tools because I think animation and drawing is kind of the same. For me, I used to draw on Paintbrush. Paintbrush was my first digital experience.
Paint is the OG, bro. Like on Windows, Paint is the OG.
No, that was my first digitally experience of drawing. That's how I learned flood fill and all the other stuff. But now, yeah, flood fill, all that stuff. You close the drawing. Click on it, it colors the whole thing. That's when I first learned it. Then I was able to do shading. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Corel drawing was actually a lot better, hey?
Yeah, it was better. Yeah, but for the time I didn't have anything, and flood fill came free. The other one came free on the computer, the old Windows. It was free.
Oh yeah.
So that's what made me use it.
Yeah. What do you call it? The paint. Yeah. Paint was free.
Also, by the way, Corel Draw and the other ones are actually pretty popular. By the way, in terms of they're pretty popular in terms of how do you describe that? The coloring and everything. Like even like now Photoshop. I still started using Photoshop for some of my animations because the coloring palette, those coloring things they do, is better. Like right now, I can do it with any software, but Photoshop is so good, man, at mixing colors. There's like there's the multiply. There's a lot of other ones, and other things. They can really help you mix colors very well. That's what I liked about Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop is yeah.
I like using Photoshop because like once I got used to the first Photoshop that came out, like the Photoshop CC, and then I started using Photoshop. What do you call it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like it was a struggle, like because the Windows back, like as they updated it, it became a lot better to use in comparison to when before it, you know.
Yeah. Mm.
Like I got like a whole I've got like a photo shoot, like a video shoot to do today.
Mm.
And I'm getting ready to go to do a videography session today, bro.
Oh, are you excited?
Yeah. Huh?
Are you excited?
Nah, man.
Or it's stressful?
Bro, doing videos is stressful, man. Like especially when people don't listen to you, they keep going in front of the camera. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're doing. It's not just a photo. It's photo shoot. It's videography. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So people just keep on going in front of the camera every time, and I'm just like, bro, like, can't you see that somebody's actually doing something here? And then when you give the works to them later on, right? Bro,
Yeah.
they get so annoyed at you, it's ridiculous.
I see.
They'll be like, oh, how come these people go in front of the camera? I'm like, I keep telling you guys keep on going in front of the camera. It's not my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault. Your mistake.
Yeah. But everybody wants a piece of you, bro.
Everybody wants a piece of you. Everybody wants a piece of you.
That's why I got mad when they say the client is always right. I'm like, no, the client is not always right. It's like, nah, sometimes the client is absolutely wrong, bro.
Yeah. That's wrong. Okay. Now I started trying to repeat characters to try and get some more animation. It's actually helpful. Now when you repeat the characters, you have to do less. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Because the character design is its own time. It takes time to do character design. So I kind of noticed. Character design takes its own time. We got Miss B. Yeah, B. And other stuff. What's up? How are you doing? Good morning, Nyankai. How are we doing today?
You know me? Hello. Patrick, hello.
It's so, you know, we had a long talk with some of the other people. They were talking about a lot of things yesterday. I'm trying to remember what we talked about, but we talked about a lot of things. After you left, yeah, that's what I think. I thought it was over after you left. I thought, well, everyone's gonna disappear, but then we started having a lot of conversations. Yeah.
You know, I had to block someone last night. I left, right?
Get out of here, because you're one of the most patient. Who you?
I had a live that was shared with me. Why does this person pop up on that live try to tag me about you on someone else's panel?
Are you serious? Again?
I swear to God. I blocked them. And they got checked. Everybody was like, what is wrong with you? Huh? B. And I was like, first and foremost, you're a grown man. You ran away. You knew what was happening. I wasn't part of that. But why are you coming after me? But I was like, honestly, you knew what the hell you did. And I didn't know, and they're like, no. And then the host was like, hey, bro, I know you, but whatever it is, I can't forgive that person. But they're like, leave B alone. And I ended up dropping him because he got dropped. And I blocked him.
My God. Just getting
They're
weird.
fake. He was just fishing for some shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I was kind of confused. I thought this thing would be over. It was kind of crazy.
But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I know. I figured out. There's only one person who would go around doing that.
The guy, the other day.
Oh.
The one that said, you're a racist.
Oh, it's him. I'm surprised. I don't know what. You know what? Let me tell you something that's so weird about this.
You know, when the incident happened, remember remember I was gone for a minute, right?
Yeah.
I was even there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess he came hot at me. And you were part of it. And I was like, you were told to do something, you didn't want to listen, and you were dealt with. Why are you coming? Why are you following me on someone else's panel? Try to address it with me. Be a man and go just with a man that, dealt with you. He's like, I tried to. And everybody shut him down. Even people in the comments like, what are you doing, bro? You look dumb. Da, 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 da.
No, the issue. What happened was, what's it called? None of the thing. He's been having out for you because remember that. I don't know. I dropped him last time. The first time he got dropped. Yeah.
Because I never actually personally had an issue with him. Even that day, I don't know if you noticed, I don't have an issue with the guy.
You never said anything. I know.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. And he was like, I'm like, yeah, I'll be on his panel, and he's literally one of my, like TikTok people. Like I'm literally on your panel. Like,
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, what are you trying to? I don't know if he thought I was just trying to catch me lacking on someone else's panel and expecting me to switch up. I was like, no, go back.
No, I did. And by the way, I have not blocked him. He's welcome to come back and talk about it.
I blocked him yesterday. But the funny thing is, I was a mod on that panel. Shit. And it wasn't a pseudo panel. And the host was like, hey, bro, like, you're doing too much. Like, chill out. He's like, no, but I have a question to ask B. And so I was like, hold on. So I told the host, I was like, just give him a second. And he went back to you. And I was like, I'm not trying to hear that. He dealt with you on the spot. And you ran like a coward. I don't know why you're coming at me. Go deal with the man that handled you, right? And I guess he didn't. Anyways, I ended up dropping him.
Oh my goodness, that's shocking. What the heck?
It's weird. People.
And also, no. The funny thing, it was that what 2 or 3 days. It wasn't even yesterday. It's been a while.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm looking for you too, because you're a part of it. You'll be back. I guess what he was saying is that I support and back you up, which is. I'm trying to understand what's happening because I genuinely that day.
There are several other people on the panel who were also not happy. So
yeah, but generally that day for me, remember when I came back and I missed what happened, right?
Yeah, you were not there.
My mouth shut. I genuinely not there. You can go back and watch the live.
Yeah,
And I just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
So I'm like, but what is it? Is it the support? Because I don't know.
No, I think he just wanted. I think that he finds it funny, and he thought he could troll you, and he thought you were one of the easy ones. Like, but he made a mistake.
Well, everybody listen. Everybody, even the people in the comments, like, hey, this is B you're talking about. Like, you're talking to. Check yourself, He was getting checked left and right, and then I ended up dropping him. The host was like, hey, bro, I tried to warn you. Bye bye.
Yeah. That's just so weird, though. And the funny thing. But I guess it wasn't a pseudo panel, but it was. I bet you there's mostly pseudos there.
Yeah, the guy's my friend. The guy's also his friend. The guy actually knows him, like what he looks like in person. He knows his real name. That's the crazy part.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Now Australia is tiny, huh?
And he was and I was like, listen, because I just told him. He was like, no, but I want to talk to B. I want to talk to B.
Wow.
And the host was like, and I was like, no, just let him talk, because I wanted to hear him out. When the host was like, B, are you sure? I was like, yeah, let's hear him.
I would be shocked.
So what's up with your guy Janubi? And I'm like, what are you even talking about?
I just realized, I'm stretching too far, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was partially with someone else from the same country. I wouldn't be surprised, but I won't say anything. I'm thinking too much.
Well, I don't care. I blocked 2 people last night. So I blocked him. Because, with me, I have to have a reason, right?
Yeah.
I don't like to involve myself in drama.
But
if you come to me, now, moving forward, because now he can go around and say, oh, B blocked me. And if he has the boss to ask me anybody, I'm going to say why I blocked him, right?
Yeah, fair enough. I agree.
So I blocked him, and I blocked the other minion, the one that said that he's going to go every life, he's going to come at you and stuff. I blocked him. Just him and I never had an issue directly. But I think he feels some type of way. Because what I said on your panel about in terms of just leave it alone. So I think he automatically assumed that I'm already taking side, which is fine. So with that being said,
no, you didn't take side. You're actually very neutral. You didn't. By the way, if you were to go and bring it back the whole thing, you would have been doing that. But you have been neutral. Like, hey, he's been out of your way. You've been out of his way. Thing. Why is this thing still a topic?
Yeah. But his actions basically made me decide last night as well. So I went ahead and blocked him as well. So now I have 3 people blocked.
It's fair. It's fair. It
But
happens.
the thing is, it's at my own discretion. You know, no one's forcing me. Because the thing is, you can't peer pressure me into anything. I have a mind of my own. You know. So
Exactamundo.
I'm waiting for them to just be like, oh, try to twist it, like, oh, B, da da da. I want to see.
No, we'll see. The funniest thing, for me, I only go to pseudo panels. Sadly, I will only meet some people that I blocked on those pseudo panels. The funniest thing, the ones I found the most, irritating because they kept interrupting, I blocked. They're usually quiet when I go there. The ones that are actually, the other one that I blocked is making a lot of noise for no reason, and I started thinking about it because I overheard someone explain what happened on the panel. I've been also avoided mentioning the stuff. They said that they're angry. I blocked them. I said I blocked them for my own reason. So if you are angry, I blocked you. What's up with the gaslighting? And why haven't you changed? You're still going around doing your nonsense. That's what I said. Yeah.
And I think when you try to do like that person, when you try to do yesterday, was trying to catch me lacking, because troll. He likes, I think he wanted. It was calculated, right?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, this is not a pseudo life. Let me see if I can get. You know what I mean? Like get to her.
She'll have no. She's out of her. She's out of her country.
I found out the hard way. Everybody, the way people were coming for him.
Man, I'm just tired because the sad thing about it, what makes me annoyed is he thinks it's funny. I'm just shocked.
No, he felt so embarrassed because like when I dropped him, the thing is because I was like, okay, I heard him out, right? Because the host shut him down.
Yeah.
He just kept. I told the host, I was like, just let him. Let's hear him out. He just, he's talking about he brought your name up. I was like, no, go to the man himself. Like, what are you doing?
My live was probably open. It's so funny. I bet you my live was open when he was doing that. It was open.
What do you mean? I have left your live, so it was open.
Yeah, it was open. That's what I'm saying. So he literally could not say, I don't know where to go. My live was open, and he.
Yeah, but he was just trying to find a way to, get a reaction out of people. So I think the reaction that he got, he was not expecting it. Because even the trolls were checking him. People in the comments, the trolls themselves were like, hey, leave me alone.
No, the funniest thing about it is I think a lot of people think they can get away with things, but a lot of people are getting tired of all that nonsense, to be honest. Wow.
Yeah, so I dropped him. He left for a minute. Then he rejoined the live. He was in the comments because, he couldn't come up. No one was going to let him up. And he just sat there and then eventually just ended up leaving.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you guys look pathetic. And you know how a homeless person looks like? They're just bouncing back, trying to find a home.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like at this point.
For me, right now, if we could have a pseudo panel, several pseudos meeting, one of the conversations I'd love to have would be a lot of people who come out who are not pseudo, they come onto our lives are guests. Let's think about them as guests. If they are respectful and they're cool and all that stuff, we'll never say anything. But the second they start trolling and being disrespectful, we remind them that they're a guest. So I think we should be doing.
But it's not even just about pseudo panels in general. I think he was just testing, test water. And I'm like, listen, I'm not bragging, but I got motions out here. Like, I really have motions out here. Like, don't play with me.
The funny thing, B, I think he actually been used to it because he'd been going to some of the other ladies and they would just let it slide. So he thought he could slide, but he didn't know that you left that continent, you went to another continent. You're mistaken.
And the sad part, it wasn't even Americans I was checking him. It was literally his own people, Aussies. That's the crazy part.
But were they checking in the comments or on the panel?
They were checking him. So he got checked in the panel, like on the panel, and then he got checked in the comments. Even the trolls themselves were telling like, "Hey, you're doing too much. We're going like relax." But then, anyways, yeah, I was like, oh my god. And then I just went ahead and blocked him. So now, moving forward, he initiated that with me, right? So now, him and I have an issue directly because he initiated it. I never had an issue with him. But now?
I'm surprised, actually. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. Like...
I didn't see, because I never knew we had an issue. Like, what do you... I guess he's been holding it in? I don't know. You know people these days.
Because you've never directed him. You never said his name. You never said his name.
Run the live back when you get a chance. I never said anything that day.
I will.
That day.
No, I don't have to. I remember you didn't say anything. I reacted my discretion. I was talking to the other girl about something else, and he, to be honest, I'm surprised he didn't have an issue with the other girl. To be honest, because you were not, yeah, you were not, you're not even in that conversation.
Yeah, no. Even when I came back, I was like, "What happened?" And then I heard you talking, and the girl was like, "No, you didn't bring it back. Let's see around." And you just explained yourself, and people moved on, right?
Yeah.
That was it. I never even made a statement or comment on that particular day. Never said anything about it.
No, you didn't. I don't think so. No, you didn't. You didn't. The people. Who was it? What's it called? Our
Our friend.
Yeah, our friend. She was there, and she was giving her opinion, and it was just me and her talking about a pseudo thing, and she gave her opinion, saying that she didn't really agree with what the thing. She thought it was a bit dark. I gave my thing, and then he was trying to comment on it, and for me, I wanted to move because I was remembering that there's a lot of pseudos in the comments, and I did not want to look like I am trashing another pseudo while we're just giving our opinions.
And I didn't even know what he said when he got drunk, because I was gone. So when I came back, he was talking, and people were talking to. And again, I kept my mouth shut because I'm not going to speak on something that I was not there for.
Fair enough, yeah.
So it's like, why are you taking it personal? I guess he's like, no, but you're also a part of the problem. And I was like, huh.
Man.
But I love it. You know what you do for me? I'm not toxic, but when someone brings something to me, now you have gave me, because I've been studying you, I've been watching you, but I don't have an issue with you. But so when you bring it to me, now I can go at you.
And now I want to say something. I talked to some other people. They actually, and I thought they were your good friends. I started saying, well, you're a good friend, blah, blah. And they said, we're not good friends like that, by the way. We don't have an issue with each other. We're not good friends and everything. And when they said that, I was like surprised. But you guys are always talking. No, I'm just friendly with people, but they're not really good friends. And then what they said, like, they don't have an issue with what they said, but they don't trust them. I was, there's a situation that was happening with another live, which was looking like drama. They said that that I would never be able to go in the DMs and have a conversation. So, if you cannot have a conversation in the DMs with someone, are you really friends? And I said that was a good point.
No, and that's true. If you cannot have a conversation or resolve anything behind the scenes with someone, you can't call them friends. Like, why are you claiming a person that you can't talk to behind the scenes, like outside of panels?
Yeah. And what's it like? I first had that. We were talking with Monica the other day. Monica was saying, "Oh yeah, Janubi, I heard about this. What's going on?" Da 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 da. And I said, "Yeah, I'm friends with you. I'm friends with him." And then I said, "Okay, all right. If you're friends with him, why don't you just talk to him to just knock it off so we can just move on and everything?" And I said, "Nah, I can't really go in the DMs and talk about that. Nah." She said, "I like what?" And then he said, "Yeah, he said we're not friends like that." I'm like, "What kind of friendship?"
So you know what? This is an issue, and this is even with that situation. Like when Monica came up, I went on mute.
Yeah.
And I think Monica came back because it's not my place to say anything.
Yeah, but
But
she was trying to figure out what's going on, and then she was wondering about it because she heard it and she didn't like it. And then after the first time, she was not sure. Then she saw it happen again, and she noticed that it's very one-sided. So now the second time, recently I met Monica last night. She was there last night after you left, and she noticed it's a bit weird now because I've not heard you really addressing it, and it's only one side, and she found that weird now. The first time was her first time to hear it. Second time is just wait a minute.
And I think there's something about being silent that pisses people off, because for old boy to do what he did last night, mind you, I never said anything since that day. It's none of my business. So for him to wait for the right time for him to try to attack me on someone else's panel, I'm generally convinced that he's been planning on it for a while. You know what I mean?
I know.
That incident.
No, do you remember when there's a time he came and I dropped him the first time?
Mm-hmm.
I actually dropped him. I was half asleep, but when he was shouting and saying that, I dropped, and he started talking to mute. Who dropped me? Mute, and then Maria was laughing. Ah, calm down. So yeah,
and then I will say this: he forgets. Before you start coming to panels, I saw you getting dragged on Sabrina's live. I don't know if it was Sabrina or Alina. It was Mike's live. He was getting dragged. So I don't want to hear it.
But Mike, I think Mike is based in the U.S., right?
Mike is in the U.S. Yes.
Yeah, no, we don't
Mike
take.
and government are both in the U.S.
We don't take shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. No shit. Don't. So he knows. This is why I'm trying to keep my mouth shut because if he's, anyways.
That's funny. He thought he was still in Australia. No. The kangaroo share is not available here. We don't take that shit.
Literally, he found the hard way. Because with me, I might joke around. I might just remove myself. And, I think he said it before. He was like, oh, 10:08, I've seen you crash out one time. I was like, every time I crash out, I have my own reasons. But I guess he wants me to crash out. I think that's what the plan is. But I'm like, I'm not going to do that. You're not even worth my energy. But what I did after that, I dropped him yesterday. And he's sitting there looking like, let's get a wish. No, I'm saying that in the comments. Stupid. And eventually he was being ignored. The way that he was being ignored, because he was in the comments just talking to himself, everybody ignored him. He ended up leaving. And I'm like, it's dog behavior. I ended up blocking him. I blocked him, blocked the other guy. Now, moving forward, and this is how I handle people. I blocked him, right? So I am literally genuinely trying to just not deal with you. But if you keep poking at me, the day that I check this man will never, mark my word, wallah lazim, I left him on my mom and my father and in my life. If this man ever says something to me again, and I check him, he will never show his face on TikTok again.
Yeah.
Mark my words,
Let me tell you, V, that's one thing that happened with me. I almost got into a phase that I felt like I'm going to crash out and really let out on somebody. But then I started saying, why? Why do I need to get to that anger, that emotion? And I don't know this guy. We never met. And then I just said, let me just block and move. I blocked and moved, and I'm surprised it went on like this.
Yeah,
So for me, when I hear something, that's when I first thought about it. I used to not understand why a lot of people are blocking, but I realize it's why you're having what's the end game of the conversation? You're going to be shouting, what do you hope to gain? Do you hope to gain apology? Do you hope to gain respect? There's nothing you can gain because some of the people, their mindset is not going to change, and the fact that they can go even on a contrast panel when we're talking, like some Janubin are talking about their issues, trauma, they'll be joking in the comments. And he had to talk to them like, guys, this is a safe space. Don't do that. He had to talk to them. They've actually done some funky shit on the
No,
panel.
I have respect for contrast. I commend him so much because he has so much patience.
Oh yeah, I watched him with even the Shino and the other people. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I commend him. And I'm like, and this is what happened. Like, I think he was just. Because here's the thing, when you check someone and they look dumb, they hide behind trolling. Like, oh, we're just trolling. Or
I really heard that trolling thing, and that is some serious gaslighting. And let me tell you why.
It is gaslighting.
Because
I saw it yesterday because in the beginning he literally, I swear to God, he said he was being serious because the host asked him. The host was like, "Wait, are you joking? Or being serious?" He's like, "I'm being serious." So when he didn't get the reaction out of me that he expected it. And he didn't realize, people were not entertaining him, right?
Yeah.
He looked dumb because he just kept going. Because when they're like, no, chill, he just kept going at it. So I told the host, I was like, host, my apologies, but can you just let's hear him out. So we moved. I gave him 30 seconds. When I heard some BS, I dropped him. The host didn't ask. No one said anything. And they told him, hey, we told you. Now he's down in the comments like a stupid. Then he started talking to himself. He was ignored. And we just reset the energy, we moved on, and we had a blast. So when he was ignored, he was like, oh, I was just trolling. No, you weren't. You were fishing for something, and you didn't get the reaction you wanted it. So you turned around and started hiding behind, quote-unquote, trolling. You understand? And this is what they do. It's gaslighting. And I hope yesterday was a lesson for him moving forward. Because if he keeps at it, we're going to have an issue.
No, I think eventually the also will just start blocking if he keeps at it. That's the issue. Yeah.
They're being unalive in terms of energy. No one cares about them. They're being ignored, and that's why they're so thirsty to go everywhere and get reaction out of people.
The thing what I didn't like is I noticed there would be a very strong desire to comment on very sensitive topics in a way they can and try and get a laugh out of it. And I saw that nah. Forget it. Nope. This is a sensitive topic. We're not going to get a laugh out of this. Or another time would be even on for me, pseudo panels, of course, it's very hard to not troll someone who's not pseudo on pseudo panel. But when you go to a non pseudo panel and then you go straight for the pseudo, yeah, we got questions.
Well, I think he was testing out the theory yesterday, and him finding out the hard way. He effed around and found out that okay, maybe I should watch what I say. Not every pseudo that's not a non pseudo panel. It's also just you know what I mean. I can't just talk to them any kind of way. But I think honestly, he chose the right person.
I'm glad he what's it called got made his match, because I think a few other people. You know what I find it really hard is this. Like, let's say he went and started attacking someone who is not very strong, or is not really comfortable in their own shoes.
A different outcome. Yeah.
Very different outcome, right? And then what's more about that is what's it called? If you try to come and help them, people will look like, no, you don't need to help them. It's okay. We're all joking around here.
No, yes, everybody would go telling him to shut up. And I'm just like, no, it's okay, guys. Let him. Matter of fact, I was the one that was like, let me deal with him. That's the crazy part, because I don't like people getting over people.
And then, and hopefully, I think at least he doesn't do another pseudo again. And I hope another thing. I hope there's enough other pseudos watching to realize that you can stand up for yourself. You don't need to take crap.
I think he's just testing pseudos, and I think I'm not gonna lie to you, Yogi. Deep down, I feel like he wanted to test me to see if I'm really about what I preach about on your panel. I think that's what it was.
Let me tell you something, B. One thing I told this to some people on TikTok. I said I learned that from Twitter. There's a lot of people who, what's it called? They're envious of us, and the way they try and show themselves is by trolling, which is really annoying. That's why I said. So you guys see trolling as there's nothing a big deal. Nope. There's a lot of envy in there. And then I said, did you not notice some people will come to the panel joking every single time, and then they walk away? What's that about? They cannot come and have a proper conversation without joking, which is sad.
Yes. Yeah. People are learning on TikTok, and I'm gonna be, mark my words, he's not gonna last too long on TikTok.
Let me tell you another thing that was weird.
He doesn't even know where he belongs, just in general. I'm not coming at him in terms of like ethnicity or background or anything. I'm saying like in TikTok, he's a freelancer, and that's why, but he hides behind the trolling so he can just find a place, you know what I mean?
I always wonder, do they have like a panel of people?
They don't have a community. It's like Lost Boys.
But different
Lost Boys have community.
But different country.
They have their own people.
Yeah. Because I was asking some other people about these other people from the other races. Are there no one else from that race in that country? They said, nope, there's plenty. Are they not on TikTok? Nope, they're on TikTok. What's going on? And then they said, no, they've been rejected, so they decided to come and beg us. That's what happened, yeah. But yeah, but at least now that's one reason why I also kept quiet, because those people now the truth is coming out. That's what I kind of felt. That's one reason I kept quiet, because now if I start saying a lot of things, people will start, Genobi, blah 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 blah.
No, I'm glad you, because sometimes when you keep quiet, the truth just allow the truth to speak for itself, and that's what happens. But it's all good.
Yeah, worked out. Sadly, it's probably not going to be the end of it. It may happen again, but we'll see.
Even if it does happen, you know what I've learned? I've learned to treat them like, because before I used to want to speak up and go against people. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna allow you to make yourself look stupid. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you're trying to justify something or correct someone, you end up looking stupid.
That makes sense.
And they feed off of that energy.
That's what happens. My goodness.
Yeah, I was like, wow. It's like, yeah, but I'm like, how? You're a grown ass man. F1 telling me, like, it's crazy. He's like, but. I'm like, yeah, no, go somewhere else. I almost forgot I had mod privileges too. I was like, wait a minute, I'm a mod. What?
You never had to use it, right?
No, I don't drop people, to be honest. I really don't. I dropped him, and the host was like, "All right, anyways, let's move on."
Life goes on and
So,
on.
talk about, you know how the same way he was dropped on here?
Mhm.
I was like, when are you going to learn? You're going to drop, like, you know, just Zuala bits left and right from everybody's panel. That should say something about your character.
And yeah, if it's for more than one panel, then maybe the hosts are not the problem. Just saying. Da, da, da,
You're
da.
the issue. Yeah, people are sick and tired of you.
I don't know. Maybe I think maybe it'll probably anyway. We'll see what happens. But I was thinking that a lot of it didn't make sense.
And you know what else I realized? I'm the one that said if he ever catches you on panels, he's gonna come at you, right? he and I think, I don't know if people heard me on the For You page. Every time you see you on the panel night, he doesn't come up, and I'm wondering, because everything I say here, I know what I'm saying. So if it's recorded, I know it gets to someone, and I'm fine. I will take my accountability for it. I know what I'm saying, right?
Mhm.
So I'm just like, I'm wondering, it's like, for a person that was hoodooing and doing too much, why are you so quiet now? He's been quiet.
It's better though. It's better. We like the piece.
No, but I just want to see these pseudos panels you think you're going to go to and act crazy. And this one thing I know, they don't do it. They say it out loud, but they don't do it. You know what I mean?
I think
I've seen him pull up to, like, you know, even the women lives.
Yeah.
And but you book
because you know the thing about it, it's actually not that hard to get fully canceled on TikTok. By the way, so that's what, like, from community, it's not that impossible. I think they realize they might be canceled from the community if they're not careful. It's not very hard. There's a time when one of the pseudos was accused of doing something bad to a younger person. Man, the way all the that was the first time I've seen the Australian. But actually, there's one Australian pseudo who was very firm about it, and the way they came for that guy, he was gone for any panel. And if they saw him on the panel, they'd attack the host and attack everyone on the panel. How the hell are you on the panel with this guy? You know what he did? Da 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 da. But after that, nah. And then later on, yeah. Anyway, so it's possible someone can easily get canceled if they do the worst of the worst. The only problem is, what's it called? There's not been enough outrage for some of the things that have been said and done. The outrage is not there. That's why a lot of people have been able to get away with a lot of nonsense.
I also think that people are starting to see everyone for them, like, for who they are, and everyone, all of us, like, across the board, right? Just think about it. We've been interacting with each other for too long now to not know each other, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like people are just literally starting to see people for who they are. It's like, here comes the, you know, like, trouble. Like, here comes the drama. Here comes the, you know, we know who does what for attention. We know who does what for what. So it's like, genuinely, we're just trying to socialize. But if you're about drama, people are going to start ignoring you. They don't want anything to do with you, you know? And they're letting you know to your face.
Because, like most of us, literally, we enter the TikTok to hang out, chill, say hi to people, share ideas, share stuff. We didn't come and fight and attack people. That's why when I look at these people, guys, we did not. There's an exit button on the app. We did not come in the app to do what you guys are doing over here. I don't know what excitement you gain out of it, but yeah, we're not for that. That's what it is.
People are learning. And usually the people that do that are actually followers. I kid you not. Because if you shut it down and just kind of do your own thing, they will follow you everywhere. That's a crazy thing. They will follow you. But they're supposed to be the content creators, so. Anyways, we'll move.
Yeah. And you know what? I actually wanted to ask a lot of people. I mean, ask what's it called? I wanted to get to a point where a lot of people, I don't know, I think that some people are laughing like Wajad on these panels, to be honest. I do not understand. Sometimes when something that happened of this trolling nature, they were never funny from the beginning. Well, I don't know why does anybody say, yeah, that wasn't funny. Why? Because the second they feel that they're not funny at all, I think that's gonna start. I mean, that they never get anybody to giggle or crack. That's the second that they're gonna start feeling like, uh-oh, and they're gonna start running away. But that has still not yet happened.
Do you remember the conversation that was had? I don't know if it was yesterday for you or the day before, but I think it was yesterday, right?
Maybe.
Me, you, Gaia, someone else, and
Yeah, I think.
conversation of this being mindful of allowing others to speak.
Yeah. That was a really. No, but
I've seen the growth on the panel, different panel yesterday.
there's growth, right?
Yes.
I actually thought we were gonna have a. Oh, JW. Oh my God. I don't think he's gonna come up. Hi, JW. We hope you're well. If you want to come up, request. I'm not gonna force you to come up.
Hello, JW. Hope
Yeah.
all is well.
Yeah. The thing when they kind of heard more than one person say it as well, and they also what's it called? They do. I think they do value our pseudo panels. I think they started thinking harder and harder and harder about it. So I think happened.
Yeah, it's okay. No.
What's up?
Hey,
Hello.
What's up, Nunu? How's life? How are you doing?
likewise, yeah, Janubi, shukran. Life is good, life is lifing, but you know what? Yeah, nothing above God, eh?
Yeah, nothing above God, indeed. Amen.
Yeah, amen. Baby, you what? How are you, love?
No. And Paul,
I'm missing her.
I miss you too. You know, I was thinking about you. What was it? I was watching, I was talking to my mom's side of the family, like up in Edda, and something was said. And I was like, I don't know, it crossed my mind. I was like, I miss Mama.
Aww. Yeah, maybe because I've been thinking about you too.
And Paul. I hope all is well, and it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Is that Paul?
Yeah, the kids are good.
That's
They
good.
had a sport day today.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a holiday, a long holiday this weekend, or?
Not long holiday, but we have school holiday coming up, the long one for 6 weeks holiday.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that one.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We're just chilling. We go to Halloween. Tomorrow's Halloween.
Hey, I don't like hearing Halloween. That had been not shawatin.
Yeah, no, I don't really.
What are you good?
No, I mean, we used to celebrate when we were younger. Like, we don't celebrate. Like, my nephew, because, I'm what he's 5 years old. I'm with, So, we're doing trick or treating, just activities and stuff. And then we have a couple of my cousins. So my cousin's son, he's also turning 2. And then my cousin's birthday's on the 1st as well, Saturday. So it's gonna be a busy weekend for us.
Yeah. Me, my son will drove past this house next to us. They decorate it all the time for Halloween. And he's like, can we just always go to the one house? I said, no. But usually, I'll take them to the shops and I'll give them $5 each and they get lollies that they want. And we'll come and watch a movie. But I told them we don't celebrate. Don't bring them devilish things into our house. And then my son goes like, oh, his friend's grandma, she's a Christian as well. So what she does for Halloween, she put angels in the front of their house. I said, I need to do that.
Not having it.
I'm not having it, man. Walking around for lollies, and then if it's good that we don't celebrate it, that means I need like $150 for the costume, because at least it's $50 for one costume for the kids, and then slash I have to get lollies and whatever. I said, thank God we don't celebrate it.
Yeah. When we used to celebrate back in the day, and it was when things were safe. I said, even like trick or treating is very dangerous, because God, I didn't put anymore, You don't know what they put, candies and stuff.
Oh yeah, you have to cut up the candy and check it. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not even worth it anymore.
No, it's not it. One of Taban and Shopal, do I have time to walk knocking at the doors, them giving me filthy look? No, thank you. I'll buy you guys lollies, $5 each. You can get whatever you want. We'll come home. If you scary movie, sorry, you're not too bad. I just get doubled up and we'll call it a day. That's our celebration.
There you go.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty sick that people put stuff in the kids' candies. It's crazy.
Yeah. People are sick.
Because
Even like on the news here, they give kids pills.
I saw like one of my aunties when after the kids came on Halloween, she had to come and she's cutting up the chocolate and everything. I'm like, what's going on? They do stuff, so we need to check them. For me, when I heard that, I think it's not even worth it. Just throw everything out. Don't eat anything. We'll buy the same thing for you.
Yeah.
And some people buy cheap ones too. They're not even good lollies, Wanda.
No, what you're saying right now, well, like, I know we can laugh about it, but you know, it's so serious because like, I can hear it in your tone, and that's actually the best way to keep your kids safe. Actually, you don't know what kind of demons are roaming them, you know? But
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and those people come on, you know, they don't like us. Especially take it to death and then you ask them for it.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. 2025. Did you guys hear about the chicken? What they're doing with the chicken?
No.
Chicken.
What are they doing to the chickens?
I gotta send you guys a video. Is it Mississippi? One of the states. Chicken now.
Oh, like steroids?
No.
Oh my God.
Send people to crack it?
Like scientific, like in the lab. See how you bamulu في lab and mix some chemicals?
Yeah.
Yeah, bamulu chicken bowl to make it addictive. So it's not even the actual.
Go to the kitchen.
Not your actual chicken anymore. I will send it to you guys when I find it. I should look at your.
Is it official or is it a conspiracy theory? If they officially do that?
No. It's been reported in one of the states. That's just why, like, it hasn't been here for us. Looking, I forgot the state. That's why I don't want to give you guys the wrong state. But it's one of the states that was reported, and the cases went up. So they've been shut down. So, anyways, I got to go back because I know I found the video. I saved it. I have to once I get off live, I'll send it to you guys.
Some wildness. That's not legal, obviously.
Obviously.
Because if there is a video, I think there should be some indictments coming soon.
I think it's related. I don't know if it was related to Chick-fil-A or KFC. No, Popeyes. It was Popeyes.
What? I haven't eaten there before.
It's one of the major chicken franchise. So it's not just like the chicken in general. It's actually a franchise that's been abusing how they make the chicken, like what they add onto it. And so they kind of like mess with chemicals in the lab and then mix that in with the chicken, and then obviously they fry it and then give it out to the public. So
that will be one of the biggest lawsuits ever. Crazy.
What do you mean? It's coming. Good luck.
Because of how many people eat it. The funny thing a lot of people have been waiting for a chance to sue one of those franchises, and now this is a big opportunity.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. I will send it to you guys. Somewhere in my life.
It's new, right? It's new. It just happened, found recently, right?
Yeah, recently.
How long? But the question now is, how long have they been doing that bullshit?
Exactly. Yeah. Which now, when I saw it, it made me wonder. Do you guys remember when Popeyes came out with the sandwich?
It's been a while, yeah. A long time ago, yeah.
Around COVID, before COVID or around COVID, and people were losing their minds. They had the Popeye spicy sandwich.
Yeah. No, I think
chicken sandwich.
she's in Australia. They're stuck with they're converting McDonald's to Macca's.
I knew it was bad. It was sold out. People used to fight. Nas booked in the facility.
Yeah.
Oh, lines was crazy. By the way, we waited a whole year until everything calmed down, and then that's
GYG.
GYG.
Huh?
What's
Yeah.
What's GYG?
We call it GYG. Australia, they like to abbreviate everything. So it's the government something. When? What does GYG stand for? Wait. Yeah, it's a Mexican restaurant. The GYG.
Yeah,
What's the full name? You don't know, G? Okay, just give me a minute.
No problem. I think about it, it's like it's addictive, you know. And now it makes sense. I was wondering, dude, literally, people here in the States were losing their mind, you know.
Why is it addictive?
They were like literally, and I was like, it's over a chicken sandwich. Like, what are people doing? It's a spicy chicken sandwich at Popeyes.
Wait a minute. So do you think that?
Look it up. It was.
I'm gonna look that up right now. That's so funny.
So now that I think about what's being released now, I'm like, oh, it makes sense now. Maybe what would have been that's what they were doing back in the day.
That's crazy. To imagine that that they put some, but hey, that's one reason why I don't trust pharmaceutical companies, because I'm just looking at how people want to sell things so bad.
Yeah.
Even I was even talking with the other lady that was sick the other day. She said she doesn't like to use medicine. I said, me too. 'Cause I don't trust these people. I know they want to sell their whole medicine cabinet for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, pharmaceutical is why when you practice like natural herbs, they're against it because you're costing them money. Think about it. If we were to practice just stuff like that are genuinely healthy for you, they're not gonna.
It's bad for business. It's bad for business.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad for business, which is sadly wild. And that's why they even start using names like for the Africans. That person's a witch doctor. Have to put witchcraft. They need to use our chemical products. And also, by the way, a lot of people complain about COVID. I actually was talking against them, but after like a lot of research and listening to seeing, especially what's happening in the Agent Orange administration, I'm like, whoa, those people were onto something crazy. Because I think there was a weird thing they were saying, like BLK people, they don't need medicine because they're BLK people, they can handle it and everything. And then there's a person in Congress that was calling them out. The JFK guy, oof.
No, I'm a dumb Majnun. Tomorrow.
I don't think he's Majnun. I think he has some agenda. I don't think he's Majnun.
No, he does, but I'm saying Timur in terms of like he's the definition of I don't give a F in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the name of the restaurant, you guys. It's Mexican restaurant. They sell burritos and stuff like that. So Guzman, white garments. Yeah.
It sounds like Taco Bell to me.
Yeah, I think basically maybe.
Yeah.
But we call it, that's what the name of it, so we just abbreviate it to like, GYG.
Wow, GYG is so funny. got to go, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, the food is good. It's not too bad.
There's food, tacos.
Hey, B, I used to work in KFC Taco Bell. That's why when listening to that, GYG.
No, I just looked it up. No, I don't think it's like Taco Bell. It's actually like your typical Mexican restaurant, right? No.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they do burritos, they do all this stuff, yeah. It's good.
I know a lot of guys. I love Mexican food, like the actual real Mexican food.
Yeah, me too. If I live in America, I'll love it because you guys have like a lot of restaurants, and then at the same time, I don't want to gain weight like that. I can everywhere. And it's cheap too.
It is. It's nice. It's nice, yeah.
No, but you guys, this thing that we're talking about is actually really serious. And you know what? Some of us, we don't even know how to grow nothing. We need to learn about, like, God forbid they said the world ends today. We don't even have nothing in the backyard. Not everyone, but me myself. I don't have not even tomato, nothing, lettuce, nothing.
I think some people still have bunkers with those canned foods, I think.
Yeah, the canned foods, yeah, but like, you know how some people grow stuff home
Yeah.
grown stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, you never know. We, or me myself, are dependent on, as if, nothing will happen. The shops and everything.
Yeah.
And money.
Nisi, no, what you're saying right now, it's actually absolutely, how like it, in their backyard, they grow, like tomatoes, peppers, onions, I get the kuluhung what if we backyard with them.
Yeah.
And then naturally, it's in our DNA. We should, you know.
Yeah, and they have pantries as well, like where it's just full of everything. Where they have like shopping lists every week. They buy stuff still, and they just store it. And they have freezers and stuff. I think بس ثلاجة واحد بس أو شغالين زي ده. Well, me myself, I'm talking maybe some people has 2 fridges and stuff. But me, I just buy. We eat. We buy. We don't think about tomorrow after tomorrow.
Yeah, you go to a grocery shop every week. Every week you go to grocery.
Every week, every day, لو دايرين حاجة بس وخلاص. لو انت هنجيبه. We don't do these things that they have like a full storage of extra stuff. لو حاجة انت بس ناس بيجروا هناك and they just do shopping list.
I will say, I have to give my mom credit. Like, Mama, the one, and it's because, you know, and she would tell us, like, God, wow, you know, like, we gotta put, like, big stack and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So she brought this mentality here. I said, sometimes we don't understand this. You know, like, you know, garage, so we have, like, a deep freezer, obviously. With garage, come on, like, adas urus, I get a cool lugari, right? Like I get this in case of emergency. Like you know, Zed, Manadil, just for like emergency case. Like let's just because especially like after COVID, you know. So when she would do that, we just thought like I was like, you know, she's just doing too much. But like if you take a step back and actually think about it, it makes sense. You know?
Yeah, anything can happen in no time. And like a week ago was 2 weeks ago, we had like a really bad or whatever, like wind and stuff. They even warn people not to come out of their house. So things like this, disaster things are happening. So because of the climate change and all this stuff, so anything can happen nowadays. So it's good to stock up on stuff like in case of emergency. Good to consider it honestly. I rely on just, you know, just getting whatever I need from the shops and move on.
And look, when you go shopping, look, that's what I get with that bit, let's say for instance, like Manchester Roos. Instead of keys wide, obviously they bit, so you know just to do it, and then keys tiny, and then so put it somewhere you'll forget about it. So Z instead of Z wide, and all you're gonna use, do Z that somewhere else you're gonna forget about it. Yeah, about it when you're in time of even Bukhara. I said sometimes we spend like, you know, like 100 like money up there on Bukhara, and it will last like 6 months. You know, see. So I don't know. I just, especially as a government, you know, and everybody's freaking out. And then winter's coming up. We're gonna have like one of the worst winter here.
Yeah.
So it's just, so we're just reloading again and everything else. We might have to actually get a backup generator.
Yeah, even torches, candles, all this stuff.
Candles, torches,
even like
yes.
extra water, like bottles, I get that in case. Yeah.
Well, I said that's even because you know, I know it sounds crazy, guys. I said I didn't know like about 30 like مسدس like مسدس تحت في basement عنده like room بتوع كده بس عشان أنا الناس ما عارفين ده أمريكا لما الناس يجوا لهم بعدين وناس يجوا لهم مسدس في هلا ناموس.
Yeah.
So everyone has to be ready.
No,
It sounds like a purse, but it's حقيقة.
No, ده حاجة حقيقة. Even ناس حاسة إنه بقول هنا ده حاجات illegal وشنو ما تعمل. لكن at the same time, like you never know, man. You need to protect yourself and protect your family. حاجات that you need to physically and you need to protect yourself spiritually. حاجات ده.
Yeah.
Me, I'm starting to think like, oh, you know what? We trust the government too much. We just trust everything. You know that we need to, yeah. And then all in the baseballs, not to lose all the feedback. You know that.
No. I said حاجات قطعومش حاجات food stamp وحاجات بتاع ناس قطعومش. So the crime rate is gonna go up. الناس قاعدين يسووا لما الناس يكون جعانين و crime activity goes up. You know, like the neighborhoods that get attacked the most. They're my neighborhood, inner city neighborhoods. Actually, the neighborhoods like suburbs. You know, بيوت قاعدين وراهم هناك. So it's you know, أخوي أصلاً again زمان and my parents like obviously because أبوي قاعد من زمان he's the one that should put my brother on. He's since we came to America he's been a carrier, you know, and just through his job and stuff like شغل بتاعه. لكن أخوي the middle one. So it's me, my brother after me, and then him. Mush?
Yeah.
he هو قال لي مسدس ما يتكلم أزول بس بقول له مسدس أو شيء شنو لكن هو قاعد في كمان كان قاعد في أكاديمي وبوليس and شاف جت كده فات من بوليس you know قاعد ما داير anymore لكن I get شاف ده وقاعد يقول لنا قاعد you guys don't know what's out there so هو بس كده بس نقول بس كده بس خش ما جبته لكن يقول قاعد one day all of this will come in handy and I believe him.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to, all of us need to start, like, you know, invest on ourselves. Like, we need to be walking weapon, yeah. You never know. Yeah, my dinner's katil, shawati, I'm a limb possessed. So, yeah, they're on drugs, and then little things like it. Now, I'm having this sign to get me that I will listen to them, like, be aware of the dog, and the biggest size. Shoes that are men in front of the house.
Yes.
The manzon, but you could have good for agent for bed.
Yes. No,
yeah, I have the dummy camera. Like, listen, I'm going to like, and I put the folk and they on the window saying that, like, this millions are get the cameras.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we need to
make them think twice. You think?
Make them think twice,
yeah.
Especially you never know who got the rahabat.
Yeah, you never know. You're minding your business. Like you feel بس قلبه أبغى فيك ولا ينو فيك مش بس قاعد بس.
والناس عندهم يالدين والناس اللي جنهم يالدين كمان. You never know, man. I get this scary. They study you for years. Buying, but see, like I was like, I'm going crazy by now.
I started tasing. Come on, if you have taste, like I'm sure you like tasers, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, come on. I think Amazon I get with that box when Bob is called. Like a little like it's a long clip. So when Bob is called, like let's say if you got into a mush, Bob is all like everybody's inside the house mush.
Yeah.
Alarm doesn't put that much, but it's like a personal little. It's small. Like it makes noise, so you can still tell, you know. But شوف Amazon سريع خدته في بابس, you know, you never know. وفي الشباب كمان شبابيك.
Yeah, those ones I have them. I just have to put them like لو زول فتح شباك ولا فتح باب بعمل صوت, and it's very loud actually. It's very very loud.
Yeah.
Those ones are good. Yeah.
That's all you can do, you know. The mom can, but you know, the mom, but it back home, we can just trust anything and everybody.
Yeah, and I was talking to one of my friends last time. She said because you know she was telling us like you know if you go into accident matter what is your license. So what real license I do number plate and then I do license number like don't give them the whole your license. The driving license and stuff. And then I was like, we like to her like why? Because usually we do that, you know, we don't think of it. And then she's like, because these people like they might come to your house and harm you and stuff like that, you know, especially if they
your
and
address.
Then she said,
the address.
Yeah,
because of the address. And then she said she had an accident and Zol da khaltan and then Jabu Arabia bit next day Arabia it's gone until today they couldn't find it. I said, oh wow.
They take pictures, yeah. No,
someone actually came. Those people came back and took her car.
No, I do insurance. Just share your insurance. And usually, like, because you know sometimes low haja kabir, not everybody is low haja sakhar, we guys can agree, but you exchange like insurance information much.
Yeah.
So what's the deal? Is it? Huh? You know it?
I didn't say anything. That was somebody else.
Oh.
No, sorry, because I'm on TikTok in a bear. I can't be that Tani.
Okay.
Was that contrast?
No. There's actually a few lives going on.
There's a lot of lights going on, yeah.
Yeah, a few lives, yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, so B, continue, Mama.
No, I was just saying, yeah. Can you address? Because you know sometimes they like to take like pictures of these driver's license. I'm talking about just got to have record. Yeah, it's not safe.
Yeah, it's common. it's small information like that need to be passed around. I was like, me, I never actually thought about it like that. I usually like, but the best license besides. I'm not thinking these people like really, your address is really, that's where you live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's very important. You can't just go around giving this information to a random person you just saw on the road.
Yeah.
And then you know how some Sudanese people like it, we need to get with the programs in Australia, like there's some stuff are really private. You have no business telling people how many children you have or no, please shut up. If they ask you how many kids you have, you should be concerned. You shouldn't be happy.
Even Lulu, you know how like, and maybe because we're here in the States, we're paranoid. Even Miss Kunwish, whenever you post your kid's name or say your kid's, or when you give your kid's name, like birthday, because I've seen people like post their kid's full name, and then they put their birthday. You know, someone could just look that up and like just you're giving people access to your kids.
Imagine
information, especially birthday and the full name. They should not be put together at the same platform
Ever.
when it comes to like strangers.
Yeah. And people are watching, I'm telling you, the amount of people that you meet, just for Kalam TikTok, Canada, and then Kalam, just Snapchat, that you meet people, they know, like, what? I was like, I really never took it serious like this, as if, like, someone is out there know me like that, because of little things I post.
Hey, no. Didn't you find it weird when you went to East Africa, how a lot of people, they knew more about you than you thought you told them?
Yeah, exactly. Even like here on my Snapchat, I cooled down a lot because I post on Snapchat like daily and stuff. And it used to be like basically back then everything. And then when they come back at me, sending me things about myself, I was like, yo, what am I doing here? Yeah. We need to be careful.
I was like, when I first joined TikTok, and I just saw when people crash out, and that's what she was sharing with pictures, with videos, I started posting even like I used to post my nephew and like just like bid no, not anymore.
Not anymore.
B, let me tell you something weird that happened. One of these what do you call it, Pan-African lives? One of their girls, I won't say her name, she came and she was talking. She's from the US as well anyway. And she started talking, and then one of those BLK people, they went to her profile, screenshotted the daughter, and started talking crap. Saying ULG, your daughter's ULGY. Look at this, and they put it on the profile. That was very offensive.
Yeah.
I was seeing that.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw that. I was like shocked. Like, what the heck?
And also too, people use AI these days, mush. So all they need is a picture of someone. Mungkin shoot a picture there, whatever they want to do, and do it, they transform to AI. Or can it could be like ragu, but you never know,
Exactly.
We already seen enough women, right? That someone would come on with screenshot their profile and put it on their profile and come and try to pretend to be them. I've seen that a lot, but more guys.
People are sick.
So a lot of weird shit going on.
No, that's so sad. Like, there's no matter trust on and then some of us, I'm the trust people.
But Masakinton, it's okay. The world's waking up, Shankara. So what you're doing right now, even when you come Halloween, just all you gotta do right now is just lay low, protect yourself, protect your family, and just allow this shit that so I think let them do them.
Yeah, and I feel like everything is a trap these days. You need to think twice about what you putting yourself into, either spiritually or that you need to think twice about things. Like Halloween, me turns out to the American nation has a rabbit and us everybody. So everybody, no, it's coming back to life now. That's no.
Yeah, it's getting worse. I think it's getting worse. I think this year, mark my words, it's gonna be worse. I think in real life they're coming. So imagine what they're gonna do during Halloween.
Yeah,
it's their night to shine.
It's the idea to possess bodies and stuff like that.
Even though these الناس بتاع مكتب ده ناس كبار بتاع مكتب ده, you know me. you seen them dress up and stuff? These government officials,
Yeah.
they get to hide and be themselves for one night. See?
Oh.
Sad, but reality. Sad.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason they invented it. Even though like they have to have now everything is like now. I just don't believe everything halas done illegal.
Actually, I have no idea where Halloween came from. That's a good question, to be honest. I heard Valentine's.
I think it's the lady, one of the lady made it up or something because of something. We can actually look it up.
Yeah, we can look it up definitely
Yeah,
because
just look it up. Just give me a second because I have my iPad here.
because we had the story for Valentine's Day. We heard the story. What else? Valentine's Day for Shuntani. We heard the story for Valentine's Day, baby shower, and everything. We've heard of not baby shower, but the expensive form of baby shower. We heard of that story, but Valentine's Day, no idea. I'm just been sitting there, wondering what the heck did that come from? No idea.
Okay, it says here Halloween is an annual celebration on October 31st that combines ancient traditions with the modern costumes, parties, and trick-or-treating. It is the event of Saint Day, a Christian feast day. Yeah, that's what I thought too, and it's also known as All Halloween's Eve. The holiday is originated from the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, which marked the end of summer and the harvest. Its name in contractions of All Halloween's evenings. It still doesn't give.
Yeah, I won't tell you. It's a
Yeah, but there's a story about that son. The same day thingy. I think same day to do with Maskan Matu or Hajizakira. Yeah, it's Christianity, but like that. Okay, let me look the name of the Sunday days. Yeah, it's not a good thing, anyways. That's one thing for sure.
I think some people like dress up. That's what I think. My humble opinion. But where it came from and other stuff never made sense to me.
I think, it's people hide behind, again, because have you guys noticed, like, growing up, the costume that people tend to wear and why? It's that one night, and, what you just read now is just surface level, right? This is what they just tell you on, like, the context of it. But the meaning of it, on a deeper level,
they won't tell you.
It's sinister, right? It's deep.
It's probably like picnic.
It's dark, yeah. I get the thumb, I get the